gonna go ahead and try them on. These images look identical to me, and if they look identical to you too, then you might be colorblind like I am. When I was a kid, I used to have this purple polo shirt that I loved. Whenever I had to dress up for a special occasion, I went straight to my purple shirt, and honestly, kind of felt like a stud wearing it. It wasn't until one day that I called it my purple shirt that my mom gave me a strange look. On that fateful day, she broke the news to me that my beloved purple shirt was not purple, but rather navy blue. So not only has colorblindness led to lots of embarrassing moments, but it's also led to a lot of frustrating interactions. Every time I tell someone I'm colorblind, I'm inevitably met with the same question.
What color is that?
What color is this?
What about that? Can you tell what color that is?
What color is that?
What color is that?
What color is
this?
What color is that?
What color is that?
You see how that could get annoying? So when I learned about these glasses that could cure color blindness, I was intrigued. Could I really pop on a pair of glasses and see what I've been missing out on all these years? Or are these glasses just preying on colorblind people, making a profit off of a false promise? That is what I intend to find out. In this video, I'll be testing to see what type of color blindness I have, buying glasses based on those results, and testing them out in the most colorful place I can find. So stick around because my life might just change by the end of this video. To quickly dispel any misconceptions, colorblindness does not mean that you can't see colors. In very rare cases, some people can't see colors. This is called monochromacy, but a majority of colorblind people can see colors. So what does it actually mean to be colorblind then? Most people see about 1 million different shades of colors, but colorblind people only see about 10,000, which is quite a lot still, but that's significantly fewer than 1 million. Essentially, colorblind people have trouble seeing the difference between colors, how bright colors are, and the different shades of colors. So, for example, in elementary school, my teachers would always be very concerned anytime I drew a tree. Since I often confused the brown crayon for the green crayon, let's just say my trees looked very unusual and very dead. All of that to say, it makes me sad that I can't see the world in its full beauty. I see it less vibrantly, less brightly. Not to mention I've embarrassed myself more times than I can count. So I'd love it if these glasses work, but before I can order them, I must first find out what type of color blindness I have. All right, I'm here with my wife, Kylie.
Hey!
She will be helping out as I take the colorblind test. She is actually a color expert, so she sees every color. Very thankful to be married to a professional. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. So this is the first test right here. Oh, that's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so easy. All right, next one. I'm not seeing a number in that, just a red circle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing blue and black. What are you seeing?
What? No, it's yellow and white.
What? Wait, this isn't even a colorblind test. Why is this on this? You see anything? I'm not seeing anything.
No, I don't see anything.
I think you're colorblind.
I haven't ever known this about myself.
Well, the good news is you're not colorblind. That was actually a fake colorblind test. We're gonna go ahead and do the actual real test now. 4.
Yep.
Yeah, easy. Is that just another 4 that didn't change?
Yep.
Okay. That's a 3.
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm feeling good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Really? It was a 3.
It was a 3? Well, if it's just gonna be back-to-back answers every time, well, it's gonna be super easy. 5.
Yeah.
5. 6.
Yep.
If the next one's 7, that's gonna. Oh, no. Not seeing anything.
It was 7.
Was it actually 7? There's no way. That's a 6. Nothing. Nothing again. Yeah, nothing. Wow. I gotta give him my email? No. Test result. All right, so it looks like I am Newton colorblind, which is mainly affecting the green cones in my eyes, which makes a lot of sense considering I really can't differentiate between dark green and brown. So looks like I'll be ordering the Newton colorblind glasses. So before I order these glasses, I figure it's best to take a look at some reviews and see what other people are saying about this product. Color Blindness glasses. A gift to our colorblind grandson. He said they were life-changing. Let's see if this can live up to the hype. Just sunglasses. Had my father ache the test, and then bought him the glasses for Father's Day. He put them on and said, "Thanks for the sunglasses. Bummer of a Father's Day present." Returned. I purchased these for my 25-year-old son. He now guards them like they are made of solid gold. Thank EnChroma. I would recommend if you are colorblind. Unfortunately, I was the 20% they don't work for. Why would you recommend them then? I bought these for a stranger so that he could see his sister's wedding in color, and he loved them. I'm 99% sure you got scammed. Great people to deal with. Love the glasses. And when I scratched them, you warrantied them. What can be better than that? I don't know if anything could be better than that. Must have been a returned item. Arrived with the seal broken and no balloons. Why were you expecting balloons? They are amazing. It is really amazing. All right, so that was definitely a mixed bag of reviews. You've got some people saying that they're totally worthless, don't work at all, and then you've got some people saying that they're life-changing. There's really only one way to figure out if these things actually work. All right, so we have received the colorblind glasses from EnChroma. But before I actually put these glasses on, I do want to kind of explain a little bit about the science behind this, as I've done a little bit more research. So on EnChroma's website, I found the following statement. EnChroma's colorblind lens technology selectively filters light to increase contrast between the red and green color signals to account for the overlap and alleviate symptoms of red-green colorblindness for a richer, more colorful experience of the world. Approximately 80% of those with red-green colorblindness will see some improvement in their ability to distinguish colors. So all that to say, it looks like the colorblind glasses are not actually a cure for colorblindness, but they can help you differentiate between different shades of colors, which in my opinion is still a win if they actually work as intended, but there's only one way to find out. All right, this is the big moment. We're gonna go ahead and try them on. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it looks different. I mean, it looks more vibrant. All right, so I'm taking a look at these flowers specifically right here, and they look really vibrant to me. And even this pink, like right here, I mean, that looks pretty bright. This orange right here, that looks a lot brighter. That's popping a lot more. They might actually be working, I don't know. All right, so this is pretty crazy, but we just made a discovery with this. Kylie asked me what color this looks like, to which I responded purple. This looks purple with the glasses on. However, when I take my glasses off, that looks blue. Like I would have said 10 times out of 10, that is blue. Put them back on, easily purple. And that's one of my biggest trouble spots, is differentiating purple and like a navy blue or something like that. If I could be able to differentiate between those two colors, that could actually be huge. So one thing I have noticed is that the green pretty much looks the same as before, which honestly makes a lot of sense considering when I took the colorblind test, I scored a 0% on the green cones, which I think that means I might just like not have any green cones. So for the glasses, they don't really have anything to work with, if that makes sense. For me, the green all looks pretty much identical, which I guess is a little bit disappointing, but if I just have a colorblind type that I don't have any green cones, then I guess that's just the way that it is. So, you know, that's okay. I'm gonna take the glasses off right here. I'm looking at this flower like right here. This looks like a turquoise. I put them on and that looks purple. So like, what is that?
It's light purple.
That's actually purple?
Yes.
What? That is mind-blowing to me. And it was super easy to tell too. It makes you wonder, like, how many things have I just seen in my daily life that I just have absolutely no idea that it's like actually purple or like a brighter form of red. I mean, I don't think I'm seeing like new colors, because I've seen colors like that before. I just can easily differentiate it when I look at this with the glasses on. So I bet you're very curious to see what I'm seeing. I'm gonna try holding up the glasses to the camera lens. Maybe you'll be able to see a difference. We'll just try it. There it is, with, without, with, without. Okay, so these flowers right back over there, those look orange. I take this off, yellow. I put these on, super like vibrant, bright orange. I'm seeing everything differently for the first time. That's crazy. My mind is blown. I never would have expected this to actually work. I was super skeptical to get these for like literally years of my life. I mean, maybe for other people it doesn't work. It sounds like for some people it doesn't work, but for me, I can tell a difference between a lot of these colors.
Yeah.
Again, with like the greens, I'm really not seeing a difference. I will say they are like sunglasses, so it's making everything a little bit darker. I wish I could kind of see it if it didn't have the tint. So that is one con to it, I would say. But overall, the fact that I can differentiate between certain colors a lot better, I'd say kind of makes up for that.
Yeah.
So that was an unexpected but really cool experience. When I got back home, I ended up retaking the colorblind test with the glasses on to see if I could improve my score, and interestingly, I was able to see a faint outline of some numbers that I was not able to see without the glasses. It wasn't much, but it was enough to confidently select the correct number, and I ended up improving my score quite dramatically. Even the most marginal differences helped me to differentiate between the colors a lot easier. So the big question is, will I keep these glasses? I think yes. Honestly, I came into this video pretty skeptical. I've seen lots of reviews saying they don't work and lots of people calling them a scam. But for me, I was really able to see colors better than before. Red, pink, and orange look much more vibrant and bright with the glasses, and I could easily identify purple flowers when I originally thought they were blue. And while I'm disappointed I can't really see any difference between greens, I still think these glasses make enough of a difference in the other colors for it to be worth it. And honestly, if these glasses can save me from misidentifying a color and embarrassing myself, I think it's eternally worth it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because it makes a huge difference and it'll help me as I make more content like this in the future. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.